Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Monday morning. Happy Monday morning to you. My skin is glistening, not only because I have skincare on, sweating like a stuck pig. Why are you sweating, you ask? Thank you for asking. Because I put on my skincare after my shower of washing my hair, which is already an ordeal, right? Like it's a whole thing. And then I have to totally redo camera. I say camera, it's my phone. But the tripods and the lighting and unscrewing things because I was filming overhead over the weekend because I did some declutters for you, with you, to me, with me. So, but Mr. Mugwump is still asleep. I thought I was gonna wake up and rattle enough things loud enough for him to wake up and then come do this tech work. It didn't work. He's still asleep. I did everything I could to wake him up. I even released the dogs. The Kraken, released them. No, he's still sleeping. So I had to be my own roadie today. I hope that it looks okay. I'm not the person. I'm not the techie in this house. So, oh, but don't you work in IT? Yeah, hush. We ain't talking about that. Okay. We're just going to get ready today. That's all we're going to do. It's no biggie. We're just hanging out, doing some makeup. Can I also tell you that I got dressed in the dark this morning and I thought I had a black shirt because my pants are olive. I have like olive wide leg jogger things from, like, they're giant sweatpants. And then I picked up the olive green tunic apparently. So I'm rocking the mono today. Not mononucleosis, monochromatic. Don't get it twisted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to wake up with me and it's only me in this house. And so you have to deal with all of me. Welcome to the Mugwump. So, I mean, I had cleaned off my vanity because I had done the declutter and I'd used my vanity. I had to put everything back. Listen, this is a sad story. So just play the world's tiniest violin for me because this was a lot for me. Let's get ready. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Pore Filling one. It's pink and it's got it's like a something flicking, flaring around the air. I don't know if it's an animal or if it's just a floofy. I don't know. I've seen it twice now. And I had to decant this stuff because the pump stopped working. But it's a good product, so we still use her. So I got a couple videos coming up. One is my empties, because I have quite a number of them for you, my friends. Two is I've pulled some of my favorite fragrances from my lifetime, and I've got those ready to talk about with you. So I'll do a video where I talk about my favorite scents that I spray on my body. And yeah, we'll talk about that at some point. Do I want to go glowy? I don't. Okay, so I've got a couple things. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll do it. Why don't we? This is the LYS like liquid highlighter. It's in the Flavor Brave. And I'm telling you, y'all, I don't know if this was full when I got it. Feels like I've used a lot more than I think I have. But she liquidy, boo. She liquidy. So you got, okay, that's definitely an animal. I think I have like a gnat or a fruit fly. Something got in this house. And he's hanging out with me this morning. So yesterday we had tiny, tiny flurries of snow. I live in eastern North Carolina, and I am happy to say that it didn't accumulate here. It turned very quickly to icy rain, sleety kind of gross stuff, and so it was kind of icy here. We did not lose power, thank the good Lord. My mom lost power in the triangle area for a little while, but it came back on. So thank you to all the line repairmen and women who are working to restore power to people. That makes a difference when it's a snow day that you can get warm again. I enjoy snow, but haven't had much here since we moved here, but that's okay. I enjoy seeing pictures of it too, because then I get to look at it, but it's not like hard to get to the store. You know, not that we're going to the store these days, because the old Rona is back. So we're trying real hard to stay close to home and not get it. All right, I'm going through my foundations, right? Because to declutter my foundations, I don't think that I can do like a look at it and decide. I think I got to try it on for the most part. And so this is what the one we're trying on. I tried it on once last week. I got to do it again because it needs a mixer. This is the Pure Bare It All 12-hour 4-in-1 Skin Perfecting Foundation. Blah, blah, blah. This is in porcelain. It wears like iron, but it also looks a little bit like iron. So I wanted to try and mix it with just a couple of drops of facial oil because she's real thick. Let me show you what I mean. It's nice because it's in a squeezy tube. It also could be thick because she's 17 years old. It could be that it's, you know, old and crusty inside the container. So it could be that. But I want to show you what I'm dealing with here, what we're working with. Like, she thick, y'all. She thick. So I'm gonna get a couple of drops of oil. Now, you can do this with anything you want. I've got an old decrepit bottle of Tarte Maracuja oil. Why not? Who doesn't have this thing knocking around from back in the... Do they still make it? I don't know. Is it still good? Questionable. Should we shake it? Probably. Are you still good? I don't even know. That smells fine. Does the stopper even work? Negative. Okay, 2 drops and then we're done. I don't know if that's still good. Did my hand fall off? No? Okay, we're going with it. So I just put 2 drops of oil. I also have a pharmacy facial oil in the bathroom, but I'd have to go through Mr. Mugwump to get it. So I don't know if I want to do that this morning. Some of y'all oily folks are like, why in the world would you mix oil in with your foundation? Well, one, I'm okay with oil on my face. Like, my face is okay with oil on my face. But to get it more, I don't know, runny, viscous, emollient, not emollient. That's not a real word. Okay, we haven't washed her. Don't judge, you Monday morning people. Don't judge. Her coverage is like no other. Now, I do realize that I added like the world's oldest facial oil into this foundation so that there's now another variable. I know that this foundation, from when I wore it raw last week without anything in it, that it wore beautifully. It was just too stiff. And so this is me just attempting to make it a little easier, and then I can find a good mixer if it's like super good. Okay. Where's my mirror? Oh no, we lost the mirror. Oh no, my mirror. There it is. She got put away. Listen, things got put away for the declutter this weekend. I don't even know where they are anymore. Okay, how do I feel about this? Let's pounce a little bit. Gosh, that coverage is pretty. I think this one had a lot of shades. Maybe is this the one? Or is it another pure foundation that has all the shades? This is a super high coverage one though, which I appreciate. I like high coverage. I'm not going to build it up or anything, but you can. Isn't that pretty? I think it is. Okay, so I think the facial oil did the trick as far as it being less intense to blend out. Yeah, I think it's nice. It's not a bad color match. It's not bad. I'll keep her. Okay. We'll work on it. That may not be the oil that I use, but we'll work on it. Thank you for your service. Candle lid. Okay. Concealer. I have so much stuff here. There's so much stuff. It's getting on my nerves. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, everything's all over the place. Let's do some eye primer. This is the Moira eyeshadow primer. She's just like a clear once you get her on. Like she doesn't cancel out veining or whatever. But she works fine. She works just fine. So, let's talk about decluttering in that process because that was fun, wasn't it? Blush and bronzer are both up. I did the videos separately so that I would have blushes in one and bronzers in the other. Now I will say that any blush that was on my vanity and some bronzer that was on my vanity didn't make it in because I actually just pulled the drawers out to do the declutter. So stuff that is sitting out didn't make it in. So because I'm currently using it. So it's not going to be decluttered or it's not getting decluttered, but it was fun to do. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. But it was a good time and I'm glad I did it. I also got rid of quite a number of things. So we're gonna have a good time with friends and family when they come over to be like, okay, here's the stuff you can choose from. But also to get things out that I don't want to use or that I don't use anyway feels really, really good. It's nice to start the year with kind of a clean slate of I've done my due diligence to make sure that I've cleaned up some, and that's nice in here. I've got to work on other things. There's many things to declutter in here, but I am happy that we can do it together. I've never done it with someone else. You're my first. So I appreciate you for hanging out while you do it. I don't know if it's good, bad, or ugly, but we're doing it together. Concealer, I have this Revlon one. I'll use it. I keep like, it's still out here. Like I'm just like, meh, I don't know that I love it, but it's not terrible. So I keep using it, you know. Let's just keep using her. It's fine. Fliggins. Had a few people message me and some people commenting on videos. Y'all, I can't tell you how nice it is that y'all say nice things. It's just so nice. Like it's me alone awake in this house talking to you at some point in the future if you want to like get freaky with it. And I appreciate your interaction. It's nice. So thank you. Okay. I pulled a few things to try from the Declutter stuff. So I'm excited to try those things today. And yeah, let's do powder. You know, I need to do a powder declutter, but I don't even know how interesting that would be. Like, do we care? Don't tell me. Do you care? Is that even a thing? So it's that LA Colors nude powder, which is $1. Or I guess it's now $1.25. Because they done gone up. I saw, who was it on TikTok? And he called it, he had to go get cleaning supplies from the $1.25 tree. That made me happy. Oh, it made me happy. All right. Powdered. Let's do some blush and bronzer. Ooh, my things are rolling. Okay, let's go this way, rolly things. Okay. Oh, we almost threw her. This is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani blush palette. Y'all remember her from back in the day? Y'all remember? Yeah. Pulled her out. Hadn't used her in I don't know how long. So let's use her today. Why not? I want let's see, it's probably gonna be a pinky kind of day. So let's use, am I doing blush before bronzer today? Is that what we're doing? Who are we? I don't even know. Let's use the pinky blush. We're blushing everywhere. Today is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday for many folks. Like local schools are out and things like that. My work does not have a holiday today, but many of our clients do. And so, like, my calendar is so light today, and I'm so excited about that because that means I can do other things besides meet with client stuff. So, really excited about that. I'm itching real bad right here. Could it be the facial oil? Could it be the foundation? Could it be other things? We don't know. Bronzer, Leanne. Did you not pull a bronzer to use? I didn't pull an old bronzer. Well, let's use an old standby. This is the one that's held together with packing tape. This is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Bake Bronzer in Ready to Go. Yes, she's held together with packing tape. No, I don't care. Because I broke her. And I still loved her. So I repaired her. Actually, Mr. Mugwump repaired her. And we continue on with life. Are you someone that if you break something, you're like, and I'm getting a new one? Or are you like, still good, still works? This is a lovely conversation we have in my marriage quite frequently, because we came from two different backgrounds growing up. And he came from a background of enough, and I came from a background of not enough. So we have differences just because of that. And that's okay. It just makes an interesting conversation when things happen. Like the other day, he told me to go ahead and prepare emotionally for when he buys a new set of pots and pans, because ours are flaking and, you know, they need to be replaced. I realize that cognitively. Emotionally, I'm saying, what's a little flaking of Teflon in your diet? You know, what's a little bit of eating carcinogens these days? But also, if it still works, technically, why are you getting rid of it? And he says things like, it technically doesn't still work because it's flaking into her. You know, so we've had interesting conversations. Growing up differently makes you different people with different ideas and priorities and things like that. But he's also the kind of person who, you know, you buy it once, you spend the money to buy the nice thing once, and it actually ends up being less expensive than if you bought the cheap thing 5 times over, which I understand. But I have a hard time buying it once at that price. Okay, let's try a Super Shop Cheek in Out of Quartz. I think I was like, is this a bronzer? Is this a highlighter? I think I pulled this because I'm not really sure, but let's try it as a highlighter today and see how dark she be. ColourPop, these cheek products from ColourPop, I just usually do much better with the warmth of my finger to tap it in, or a kind of a stiffer brush with these, not like a super flimsy brush, because it just doesn't pick up like you would want it picked up. So I have a couple. Did I just like pick up the foundation? No, she's there. I think it just might be too dark. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll use her a few times. She's so shiny. I don't think it would be a bronzing product. It was in my bronzer drawer. I don't know. We'll try her as a highlighter just for now. And we'll go from there. I've got a few meetings this morning with internal folks. And then I can get some work done, which is nice. I'm excited about it. Is it sad that I'm excited to get work done? You know, things that have been piling up and like on the to-do list kind of thing. It's annoying. Okay. I don't mind it. We're going to use a new finishing powder, or a finishing powder that I don't know that I've used. This is the Ambient lighting powder in Radiant Light. Somebody sent this to me. They weren't using it, and so they sent it to me, which I appreciate. I just don't know how I'm going to use her. I wanted to try her as a finishing powder today. So let's get a floofy, kind of floofy floof. And let me just see what we're cooking with here. I'm worried she's too dark too. We're just doing too dark today. That's what we're doing. Nobody will know. Okay. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. Absolutely stunning. Why would we think any less? Look at that. Absolutely stunning. I can't. Okay. I'm very pleased with this look so far. Huzzah. We'll spray and do our little powder trick, and then we'll do eyes. How about that? All right, let's spray with the Believe Beauty. Apparently, we're going to take a bath on her today. That's okay. Ooh, I ordered a couple things. I ordered the Pixie Beauty Hello Kitty collection. Not all of it, but some of it was so cute. I couldn't stand it. So I ordered that, some of those. Placed an order with Shop Miss A for bath bombs. I don't know if I got any makeup. I don't know if there was any new makeup. We'll see. Their bath bombs are like $1.55, And that's like the cheapest decent bath bombs I can find. I take a bath almost every day. Just love a bath bomb or two. So I placed a big old bath bomb order, and they had like $1 shipping. I don't know if it's still on. Also, for those folks who wear Lane Bryant draws, if you wear Lane Bryant panties, they are, and I looked this morning, they're still on. It's 10 pair for $39. And if you want to stand Lane Bryant panties, that is a very good deal. So 10 pair of underdraws for $39. You have to add all 10 into your cart before they show that price. But I placed my order, and there's actually quite a number of bras on clearance. So if you also are in the market, like in the like $16, $14, $15 range, which is really good for some of those bras. So just an FYI, friends. But I think it's like today only. So it's Monday. Go check it out. Get you some draws, girl. Or boy. Do your thing. Okay. There's our face. Ta-da. For eyeshadow today, y'all, I had to make myself put the Mandalorian palette down. I'm not kidding. Like, I used that thing all last week. It was so exciting. My face is so itchy. Do we think it's the oil, or do we think it's the foundation, or am I breaking out with the fungus on my face? Who knows? Just gonna itch with my own brush while I talk. So I used the Mandalorian ColourPop palette for like the whole week. It was wonderful. I loved it. So good, but I had to put it down. And I wanted to pick back up my Tartelette Full of Bloom palette. I've only used it once. Mr. Mugwump gave it to me for Christmas. But I also pulled a Bare Minerals shadow, which was in my blush drawer, which is not a blush, it's an eyeshadow. So we're going to use her today. And she's kind of pinky. So I figured this would be a good pairing palette. So let's use it. So excited. I did place an order for some nails, like press-on nails from Ulta. Pardon me, I'm just going to scratch my face the entire time. And this was a new product. So this is my mini haul. This is the Pacifica Kind Tinted Serum. Haven't even opened it. It says Multitasking Hydrating Tinted Serum. It's in shade 22. I don't know. We'll try her out. Stay tuned for that. This palette smells so good. You open it and it smells like vanilla loveliness. And it's just the nicest thing. I can't love it enough. I really can't. Okay, let me pull my brushes that are normally out here because they're not out here because I put all my stuff up. I still need to declutter my face palettes and powders if you want to see that. I don't know. Will I declutter powder? I don't know. It's all usable. I have a hard time, y'all. Okay, let's do some eyeballs. But I could potentially declutter powder. And then lips we're doing kind of as we go. Foundation we're doing as we go. Eyeshadow I did some last year as I went through Palette Parade. I'll still do that if I get to an eyeshadow palette that I don't want. We'll talk about it and I'll let you know what I ain't using. You know, I think I kind of want to get this on the lid before so I know what kind of pink I'm dealing with here. This is, let me tell you what shade it is. This is the shade Bare Skin. And it is an eye color. And I really apparently used it as a blush. But it's an eye color and it's very shimmery. So I'm going to use a flat, it's Bare Minerals. So it's like a loose, not like, it is a loose pigment. Gosh, she's pretty. This is a dry brush. If you really wanted crazy impact, you can wet it. She's pretty. Okay. I started wearing makeup using Bare Minerals way back in the day. So I still have some. And I still like the brand. I really do. I think it's a lovely brand. specifically for fair-skinned people. And because I'm a fair-skinned person, that's how I know, is they've got a lot of shades and a lot of products that look really good on my skin tone. Okay, this is kind of a rose. So let's do the shade Renew. It smells like I'm putting cake batter on my eyes. And there is nothing wrong with that statement. Maybe I'll fold this. Maybe I'll try to fold it. Foil. I live in the South. We foil it. That's a pretty shade. I've really enjoyed being able to use a palette as many times as I want to. Last year, for the entire year, I used a new eyeshadow palette every time. A different eyeshadow palette every time I did my makeup. And I enjoyed that too. That process was so much fun. And I really learned about what I like and what I don't like in a palette, you know, like, because it was just different. But I've been looking forward to and very much enjoying since January started the freedom of just delving into a palette and doing all the looks I want to. I enjoy that. This is so pretty. I don't even know that I want to foil it. Look at that. No, that is so pretty, y'all. Gosh, the nose. And that matte color is just about the exact same shade. Cool. Do I want to like deepen it up just a smidge? Let's deepen it up just a smidge. We'll use the shade Romance. It's not much darker, but we'll just put her out here real quick. This Tartelette Full Bloom palette is so cool. I don't have any of the Tartelette palettes, so this is not repetitive in any way. It's so pretty, but it is so useful to me. It's just rosy and neutral and pretty. I like it. But I do have a lot of new eyeshadow palettes that I've gotten for, I got quite a number of eyeshadow palettes for Christmas from my kid, and then I've bought several new in like sales or whatever for year end, and I haven't used them yet, so I'll try to get to those, but I'm just not in a rush. Okay, that's really pretty. That's beautiful. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Do I want liner? I think I do, and I think I want to use this Believe Beauty metallic liquid liner. It's called Midnight in Paris, and just look at her for a minute. Look at her for a minute. Isn't she beautiful? Yes, she is. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're going to tip what's left back in there. That's a really pretty eye color. I like that a lot. It's really pretty. Okay. Shake that a bit. Ooh. Pull it off the wrong end, Leanne. Yeah, it's Monday. Let's do it. Knock everything down. This is just a metallic wine color, I guess is a good way to describe it. I picked it up at Dollar General where they sell Believe Beauty, and I think I just picked it up on a whim. I've got one in champagne as well. They're just interesting shades that you don't normally find at a drugstore kind of price. And they work so well. Just a thin line, that's all. Again, this is Midnight in Paris from Believe Beauty. She's so nice. Here's the champagne one. I say champagne, it's called dark champagne. They're just different shades, you know, of a liquid liner, and they work really well. So, huge fan of that. Okay, let's take a look at our mascara choices for the day. Do I want Lash Princess? No, let's do another Essence. Let's do the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Waterproof for the day. Oh, I don't know that I picked a lip to try. Like a different lip. Let's see what we got. Y'all, if this foundation looks this nice all day, I'll be super stoked. I only use 2 drops of that oil, so not much to get it smoother, not smoother, thinner. It's a big old fat one. There we go. Wind is still blowing. These lashes over here are, look how wonky they are. I must have slept on crazy. We're gonna have wonky lash day. Look at them. Oh my goodness. Oh well. She wonky. She fine. There's that mascara. Again, this is the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Waterproof Mascara from Essence with a wonky lash. There she is. Ta-da! All right, lips. I've tried so many. I don't know if this will go or not. That's very bright. Let's not do her. No. Hold on, let me open the drawer. Let me open the drawer. Okay. I haven't tried this color, so we might do this color. Yeah, let's go this color. I did like the other one. I couldn't read it. This one is still hard to read. HD Dawn is the shade. Let's try her. These are from Revlon. It's not bad. She bad. I'll put her in the old pocket. Try to wear her all day. There's the look for the day. Rosy. I like it. It's cute. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. I appreciate your time. It's fun to hang out with friends. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's be friends. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.